Welcome to Evening Vespers, everyone. We join our siblings in faith across time and tradition as we come together to mark the end of another day. Let's leave behind the busyness of the last hours and bring our attention and our intention to the shared time together. In the hours that follow, may we find rest that we may wake tomorrow to a new blessed day. Our service will be approximately 30 minutes in length and includes music, intentional silence, and readings. We will light our symbolic candle of community to hold our collective prayers and intentions and invite you to light candles wherever you are, as you wish and as you are able. The sun sets at 7:59 tonight, and the tide is lowest one more time just before midnight. Let us go into this good night together. Welcome to Evening Vespers.
As we join together in this time, we light our chalice. We light our chalice with familiar words, and I invite you to say them along with me. In the light of truth, the warmth of community, the fire of commitment, we gather this day. May the flame we now kindle be to us a symbol of the holiness we seek.
Reverend Mark Bellatini, Spiritual History Poetry. Let my body remember. Let my hands and feet remember. Let my breath remember those who have come before me. Those who have come before us. Didn't Muhammad wait quietly in his cave? Didn't Jesus sigh silently by a blue? And Guan Yin, didn't she sit in silence thinking about what to do before doing it? And what was Siddhartha, the Buddha, doing anyway under that tree, if not just sitting quietly? And Susan B. Anthony, didn't she push back from her desk and take a deep breath now and then? And Florence Nightingale, didn't she put down her nurse's hat and think silently about what to write in her essay on Muslim before she actually wrote it? And Sophia Fawz, didn't she stop telling stories sometimes and just sit there? And didn't Black Elk just notice the sunlight glancing off his chair sometimes? And Starhawk, does she only talk and write, or does she too keep silence? Let us remember them with all of our bodies. Let us remember them with the silence. They too knew. Let us join together in silence for a few moments.
Good evening, everyone. We would like to share a song that Bob Rollins wrote way back in March. Seems like a long time ago now, when we were all getting used to social distancing. Bob put into a song how he was feeling about it. Please enjoy This Scary Yet Wonderful World.
This is a song I've written this past week about coping with this crisis that we're in. It's called This Scary Yet Wonderful World. What do I do now? Who can I touch? This social distancing freaks me out so much that I can't do, and places I can't go, but there's so much I can do once I know. Our calendar was so busy, too much to do. Now there's room for ourselves, room for me and you. And although we can't hug others, and I miss those hugs for sure, we can all connect online, and that helps us all endure. And it's crazy, every day so crazy. Each day is something new. But isn't it amazing in this time that we're facing, how we pull together, we're so strong together in this scary yet wonderful world. How long will this go on? Who will it affect? It's so hard being this way, but I don't want to infect or be infected. So we're as careful as can be. Each day brings new challenges that we just could not foresee. So we call and connect, sing, meditate, and pray. When we can, we go outside and we greet the brand new day. And we struggle with technology to help us all get by. We'll figure this all out by and by. And it's crazy, everything's so crazy. Each day is something new, but isn't it amazing in this time that we're facing, how we've pulled together. Let's be strong together in this scary yet wonderful world, in this scary yet wonderful world.
Dear ones, will you join me for a time of prayer and reflection? At this moment, I'm going to invite you to light a candle in your space, like the flame in our own candle here that I light here. Like this flame, like our candle of community, a reminder of our connections wherever we are and wherever we go. Our prayer was written by the Reverend Scott Wells. O thou unseen source of peace and holiness, we come into thy secret place to be filled with pure and solemn light. As we come to thee, we remember that we have been drawn aside in the straight and narrow way. We have not walked lovingly with each other and humbly with thee. That we have feared what is not bearable and wished for what is not holy. In our weakness be the quickening power of life. Arise within our hearts as healing strength and joy. Day by day, may we grow in faith, in charity, in the purity which we may see the end of the larger life of love which thou hast called us to. Amen. And blessed be. Let's be in silence again for a few moments.
Our second reading tonight is entitled Hard Night by Christian Wyman. I invite you to meditate on these words, maybe meditate on the flame that's around you as I speak them. What words or harder gift does the light require of me, carving from the dark this difficult tree? What place or farther peace do I almost see, emerging from the night and heart of me? The sky whitens, goes on and on, fields wrinkle into rows of cotton, go on and on. Night like a fling of crows disperses and is gone. What song? What home? What calm or one clarity can I not quite come to? Never quite see this field, this sky, this tree.
When I was thinking about a hymn to add to this Vesper service, these very special, quiet evening services that we've been doing since March, I thought about the old hymn, Now the Day is Over. It's really kind of a lullaby. And in our hymnal, there's some updated words, and I changed a few words to make it even more apt for this evening. So please join me in singing, Now the Day is Over.
Now the day is over, night is drawing nigh, shadows of the evening steal across the sky. Now as twilight gathers, let us pause and hear all the slowing pulse beats of the waning day. May the springtime's rhythms, slow and strong and deep, soothe the mind and spirit, lulling us to sleep. Now the day is over, night is drawing nigh, shadows of evening steal across the sky.
With the peace of that beautiful music, I invite us to end our time together by extinguishing our chalice with these familiar words. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth. the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts.
A gentle night has fallen, and may we find rest and reflection in the hours to come. Let us breathe into this good evening and trust that we will wake to tomorrow, a day that anticipates all we have to bring. May our spirits rest before we rise again, and may this nighttime be blessed. Amen. Good night, and blessed be.